Hi everyone, it's Dan. Here we are at Southern Mobility Vehicles on this lovely but rather chilly January day. Right, today we're going to look at the differences in WAVS and their entry and exits and the specifications. You'll see in front of me here we have this Peugeot Partner up front vehicle. This has a shallow ramp, and you'll see, as I say, because it's an up front vehicle, there's only 2 seats, because the third back seat is sacrificed for manoeuvre room, and obviously there's no front seat because that's where the wheelchair goes. But yeah, as I say, it's a shallow ramp, so it's easy to get up and into the vehicle. Also, you'll see at the front in the footwell there's a electronic winch. So if you're in a manual chair, you can use the winch to help get you up. Here we have a VW Caddy. This one is fully automated, so it's all fully electric, which is cool. And the ramp is slightly different compared to the other one. It's slightly smaller. You'll notice that the back seat is a transfer seat. So basically, if you're an electric wheelchair user but want to transfer, you can come up the ramp and transfer in the seat at the back, and it swivels, so you can face the normal direction once you're sat with the other passengers. Here we have another Caddy. This Caddy has a shallow ramp, but you'll notice that it's only got 3 seats. This is quite often the case if you've got someone that has a wider wheelchair due to height or a seating system where the wheelchair's quite wide, so the full seat isn't needed. This is a Fiat Doblo, and like the Caddy, it's got a fold up seat. So when you come up in your electric wheelchair, the wheelchair user can transfer. But this seat is a bench seat, so you can have 2 extra passengers in the back, which is brilliant. This is a Peugeot Rifter with it's got a longer ramp than some of the other vehicles here, but it's personal preference really. Some people, like my good self, I prefer a shallow ramp because it's more stable, I find, on hills and stuff, but other people prefer a longer ramp because it's more stable in other places. But this vehicle has a free pull-out bench seat in the rear, so 5 people can be sat in the vehicle without a wheelchair, or two front passengers in the wheelchair. Here we have another Rifter. This is a short wheelbase with a more conventional 4-seat conversion layout. But yeah, they're great cars, the Rifters, and very popular. Here we have a Fiat Doblo. This has a slightly steeper ramp, and you'll notice in all these vehicles they do have variations in where their seat belts are and their winch controls and their clamping points. They're all quite different, but they're fundamentally they're used to transport wheelchairs, so that they do have many similarities, but there's a lot of differences as well. This is a Vauxhall Movano vehicle. This is obviously a big bus type vehicle, which means it can seat 6 it can seat 6 or 7 seated, as well as the front passengers, so about 9 people. But I don't know if you can see, but you can take the rear seats out, so you can seat 2 or more wheelchair. You can seat about 2 wheelchairs comfortably in there, which is good. And you've also got a hydraulic tail lift on this one. This is purely because of the height of the vehicle. It's just safer than having a big ramp with a massive gradient. This is a full Tornado Custom. The Tornado Connects, much bigger brother. Yeah, this is a nice vehicle. You can get you can get a chair and a lot of luggage in quite comfortably, and yeah, it's perfect for bigger trips with people that would need to bring a lot of equipment. This is a full Tornado Connect long wheelbase, but this one has a couple of nifty tricks up its sleeves. The front seat is on wheels. I don't know if you can see, but at the base it's on wheels, so it can be pulled out so that it becomes an up front wheelchair access vehicle. So the wheelchair user can sit alongside the driver. But not only that, you can have a wheelchair user sat in the rear as well, and it's got transfer seats, which is brilliant. This is a Kia Sedona. It's a very plush vehicle. It's got nice leather seats and everything. The main thing you'll notice on this vehicle is the ramp. Instead of folding in vertical like on all the other vehicles here, the ramp comes up and then becomes part of the floor, which is good actually, because if you've got stuff, you can just put it on the ramp, because it becomes part of the floor, if that makes sense. These WAVS were sadly discontinued a little while ago, but they're still very good WAVS. This is a Peugeot Expert. You'll notice again that the ramp style is slightly different, and again it's a bigger vehicle, a bit like it's a competitor to the Custom really, but it's a nice vehicle, and yeah, there's plenty of room if you need to bring lots of equipment with you, i.e. a shower chair or anything like that, should you be travelling. Right, this is a treat. We have a one-off VW Transporter Day van. You'll notice that this vehicle has a side entry lift. That's not particularly unique, because a lot of wheelchair vehicles do, and it's personal preference, rear or back or whatever entry. But what is unique is the flooring and the conversion inside. If I go up on the ramp a bit, you'll see that it's basically done out like a bit of a camper van. Hence why people will be saying, Dan, well, yeah, it's called a camper, but it's a day van, so it's not for long-term stays, but it's just for like camping during the day really, or working, I guess. But it's got a wooden floor and a fully fledged kitchen, which is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's very unique.